Hello guys, I'm Sega, the student of IIT Kharagpur, and welcome again to my channel. Sorry I haven't uploaded any tutorials for last few days because I was busy in my personal works. So in this video we will be continuing the Notes app tutorial that I have shown in the first video. If you haven't seen that video, I'll suggest you to go and see that first. I'll give the link in the description. So let's start. So first we will create a new Android Studio project, and here I have uploaded the source code here so that you can follow it if you want. I will also give the link to this in the description. So I'll choose an empty activity. Next I will give it a name, my notes. The minimum API level is Android 5.0. So and here I'll finish it now. So here in this tutorial we'll just set up the basic UI. It will have two tabs like this. One is for notes and one is for notifications, and here is a toggle button using which we can open this navigation drawer, and this will look like this. So in this tutorial basically we will set up this user interface, and we will use this icon for our app. I will also give the link to this if you want to use the same icon. And also before starting we will need some dependencies to use, like we will need this support design for tab layout, and this for circular image view, like this like circular image view. We will need this dependency. For recycler view we will use this dependency. We'll need this dependency for card view, this, and for lifecycle components we will need this, and room component we will need this. So I will explain how this works, but before that we will have to include these dependencies in our app level Gradle file. Now I will open up the build.gradle module. So here I have opened the app level build.gradle, and I will include these dependencies here. I will give the link in description for these dependencies, so don't worry. So I will paste this here and I will sync it now. So it is syncing our project. Now we'll have to wait for a few minutes, and meanwhile I will explain this layouts we'll be using. So for this we'll use drawer view so that we can slide this drawer in our main view, and we'll use some menus like this: profile, start, help, and some actions for here, like view privacy policy for app, and if someone wants to donate us anything from here, and if they want to sign out from our app. So for this we'll use drawer layout, and for this like tabs view we will use view pager. So what's a view pager? A view pager is basically something that helps us to show some fragments inside it, and it manages all those things like memories, memory managements, and how to move from one tab to other tab, like these stuffs. So if you want to know about this view pager and tabs, so I will suggest you to watch this video tab and view pager. It's a pretty good video, and I will also give the link in the description to this video. So if you don't know about tabs and view pager, first go through this video and then you will be good to go. So this is the channel of Android developers. So I'll give the link to this video, and I'll suggest you to watch this video first. You don't know what, and if you don't know even about fragments, so I'll suggest you to go through this video. This is a pretty good video that explains about fragments and how those works. So I'll also give a link to this video. You should show this, you should see this if you don't know about fragments. And you can also see this documentation for view pagers, and after this all you will go to go. So let's see if it has synced or not. So it has synced successfully. So now we'll set our app icon. So from here I'll right click here and then go to new and then image assets, and from here I'll choose our image file and I've kept it. So from there you can choose your own image file that you want to use as your icon. So I've kept it here. So here is my icon. So I've chosen it. Now I will resize it so that it fits properly. So here it is done. Now I'll change the background layer to color white. Okay, so from here next, and then finish. Now we will also need couple of icons to use in our app. So now we'll use vector asset, and from here we'll choose some icons. So for notes tab we will use this one, and we'll change the color to this. I'll name it as in notes underscore gray. Next, finish. Similarly as in notes underscore white. Similarly notifications white, notifications gray. So we're done up to these. Now we will need a toolbar to use for all. So we'll create one layout here, another layout. So right click here, then new layout resource file. We will name it toolbar main. Okay, so before going through this I will add some values here. Like I have selected some colors for this app, so I will just add those colors here. So here I've kept all this, so I'll also give the link to this so you can get your color. So basically these all are in the same repository. I'll give the link here, don't worry. So I'll just paste the colors here, and I'll also have chosen some strings to use in my app. So here are these like the notes tab will named as notes. Like the notes tab will be named as notes, the notifications tab notifications, profile as profile, like this. So This is not something to worry about, I think. So just I'll copy and paste it. The next is styles, some styles that I'll use in this app. So here are the styles. So these are for no action bar, light. These are for no action bar, normal. Like this is for dark action bar. This is for light dark action bar. So like this. Basically, I don't want to waste times in these things. We want to cover the theoretical, the main coding things for most of the times properly. That's why I'm just doing this quickly. So these are for dimensions, the toolbar's elevation will be 0 dp, the fav icons margin will be 16 dp, the navigation headers padding will be 16 dp, like this. So for this, first we need to create one dimensions.xml file. So right click here, then value resource file. I'll name it dimensions, and then OK. So now let's just simply copy here and I'll paste it here. So done up to now. And for these menus like profile, start, health, view privacy policy, and for menus like profile, start, health, view privacy policy, like this, I will use this menu file, like profile, for profile is nav underscore profile, for start name underscore start, and the strings will be taken from that string.xml file. So for this, first we'll need to create one menu folder. So right click here again, new, then enter resource directory, and from here choose resource type as menu, and then OK. So I'll copy this. So I'll create a file inside this, and this will be for navigation drawer. So I'll name it menu underscore nav underscore drawer. Okay, and I'll simply paste it here. So the basic setup is done up to now. So now we will need to create this toolbar main. Okay, now for toolbar we will need to use the tag toolbar, this one, support v7 toolbar. Okay, so it's done here. Next I have to choose some more properties here, like layout width will be like minimum, height will be attribute action bar size, then background will be color primary dark, then theme will be style, theme overlay dark action bar, then elevation will be diamond toolbar elevation, then I'll give it an ID, toolbar underscore main, then I'll give it a padding right as 16 dp and padding left as give it 8 dp. So let's check the preview once. The height will be wrap content, sorry, So here is our toolbar, so it's fine as of now. So now we will create two fragments for our two tabs. Okay, so for this, right click here, then new, then fragment blank. So the first fragment I'll name as notes fragment. We don't need this, so I will just remove this. I'll just remove this as of now. We don't need this. So this is done, and inside fragment underscore notes, I will change this to this is where notes fragment, so that we can differentiate between the two fragments. I will change it notes fragment as of now. We'll need to change this, but before that I will add another fragment for notifications, blank fragment notifications, and I will not include this, and finish. So this is done. Now again I will change this to notifications fragment. Okay, so this is done. Next for this part, like this header part, like the navigation drawer will have a header like this. So for this we'll create another layout file inside this, and I'll name it nav drawer header. And okay, so it is created. Now what I will do is I will change this one to linear layout, and layout height will be nav header height. We can see that for I have defined this one here, this nav header height. Oh, it's raining outside. So next will be the orientation of this linear layout will be vertical, and next the background color will be color primary. Next the theme will be app compact dark. Okay, we have all defined these themes inside sorry, not this, inside these styles. Like you can see app compact dark, you can see the themes are defined here. Next the gravity will be bottom, and padding will be this nav header padding. Okay, so this is done, and you can see the preview here. This is the header we are creating now. So next we will add a circular image view for the icon. Okay, so the circular image view, and I'll give it width of 64 dp and height to be 64 dp. I will also give it an ID in case we require it later. So it will be nav header profile picture. So I've given it an ID, and I will also give it the source image. Source will be IC launcher. So you can see a nice circular image is shown there. So next I will add a text view for the name of the user who will be currently signed inside the app. So as of now I'll give here my name. You can give here your name. The ID will be nav user name, and I will give it a text, my name, and padding will be username padding. I have defined it inside this diamonds.xml file. You can see it there, and the text appearance will be this one. Okay, so next I'll add another text view to show the email of the user. Okay, so it will be wrap content. I'll give it an ID of nav_user_email, and as of now I'll add a text of arbitrary email, say .com. So this thing is done as of now. So I've created the navigation drawers header. Next what we'll do is we'll create the layout for these single tabs. Like it will have a nice icon here, and the color will change to white if it is selected tab, and will change to this color if it is not selected currently. So for that purpose we will create another file, and I will name it as tab, as it is for single tab, so I'll name it tab single. Okay, again I will change it to linear layout. Okay, and the weight will change to wrap content, the height also wrap content. I will give it an ID nav tab, then the orientation will be horizontal. Okay, and the gravity will be center horizontal. Okay, so next we'll have an image view to show that icon, and it will be wrap content, and ID will be nav icon. Okay, it will has a scale type of center inside, and the src. So to use this we will need the apps namespace and tools namespace, and here we'll have src compact. Still it is not coming, so I'll do it like this: app goes to drawable, and then notes gray, and we'll have a text view. It will also have wrap content, and the ID will be the label. Next it will have a padding from left of tab labels padding. I have added it inside diamonds, you can see it there. and it will have a text size. I've also defined this text size here, and it will have a text as of now. So this is done as of now. So we'll use this one in both of the two tabs that we'll be using. Now we will have to create this activity main. Okay, now for this one, as we are using a navigation drawer, we'll use here a drawer layout. Okay, this one, and I will give it an ID of navigation drawer layout. Okay, next need to fit this to systems windows. So for this we'll use this as true, and it will open drawer from start. That means from this side. Okay, it will open the drawer from this side, from the left side. Okay, so now we don't need this text view, so we'll remove this one and add instead a linear layout here, which will have with match parent and height also match parent, and the orientation will be vertical. So next here we'll include this include that toolbar that we have created earlier. So include layout toolbar main. So you can see here now the toolbar is there, and next we'll create the tab layout to show the tabs. Okay, so here is a tab layout. It will have a width of match parent and height of wrap content. Okay, now it needs an ID. I will give it an ID of tab layout main. Okay, and it will have a background color primary dark. Okay, next it will have an elevation of tabs elevation. It is defined inside the dimensions.xml file, and it will have a minimum height of x and bar size. Okay, so you can see now here is the layout where the tabs will be shown, and then the tab gravity, it will be fill color bright white color. It seems like it needs Android prefix, and this one also Android prefix. I think the problem is here, the tab layout. We will use the support design tab layout, this one. Okay, so that was the problem here. So next app tab mode will be fixed. It will be fixed tabs, not scrollable tabs. Okay, and then tab selector color will be bright white color. Basically the tab indicator is this one. Okay, this is the tab indicator, and this is the selected tabs color. Hope you got this. So here this is the tab indicator color. I set it to white, and the indicator's height change to that, and then text color is changed to white, and tab text color will change to gray color. Okay, so done. Now we will need the navigation view for the navigation drawer. Okay, so for this this navigation view of support design, and width will be web content and height will be match parent. Okay, give it an id of nav underscore view. Okay, it seems like this is quite long recording, so I'll stop it here, and I'll start again from the next video. So thank you, bye, and don't forget to subscribe.